Central, another team that you guys played years ago, but they also have a new coach, right? Totally new players. But it was always like a fight with Central Arkansas. What are you expecting out of them on Monday?
We've had great battles at Central Arkansas. It's going to be completely different, though. Those great battles would end up like 50-48, like defensive grinded out. This is two great three-point shooting teams playing against each other. Two that score, at a high pace. Both score almost a point per possession in transition. It's going to be a high-scoring game for sure. So it's going to be different, but I think it could come right down to the wire for sure. Two really good teams.
I know you say always one game at a time, but you guys were able, if you so chose, to have one assistant kind of scout out already for Central before you even, they didn't know who they were going to play. You knew if you won, you're going to play Central Arkansas. I don't know, any advantage in that?
No, we didn't talk about Central. Yeah. We didn't look at them. I mean, we had our entire staff working on Northwestern State. You've got to win the game in front of you, and we knew that the winner of our game yesterday would not play until Monday. We have plenty of time, to really invest in it. Early mornings, late nights. So no, we knew who we were going to play, but we were not focused on that at all.
I got you.
We got Erin's perspective on it yesterday, but kind of the same question we have for her is, how do you go from thinking the season is over to now you've got this postseason tournament to prepare for and everything? What's that shift in mindset like to go from thinking you're not playing until October, November to in a few days?
Yeah, it's tough. Mm-hmm. Really impressed with the way our players handled it. Mm-hmm. I know they felt like I did. I was grieving all day Saturday and Sunday while I'm watching other teams play in their conference tournaments. Watching the selection show, watching my social media feeds to see who's getting invited to the WBIT, and this voice in the back of my head was like, we still have a really good chance to go to the WNIT, but when we all went our separate ways when we got back from the WAC tournament, I just said, hey, I'll call you, if I get any notification, that we're getting in the WNIT. But, when we all parted ways on Friday, we didn't really know. And so Sunday night, about 9:45, we had a FaceTime phone call and got to tell everyone, we get to continue playing. And so I was super excited about it. Our players were excited, but we had to flip a different switch. UCA knew going into their championship game, they're going to postseason play. Like they knew that. Ours was not quite as certain. I think the way that we played last night, the way we, performed and won the game, that, that was confirmation that it was a good pick. We should have been in this tournament.
And you touched on it a bit last time, but Peyton being reinserted into the starting lineup, 2 games back from the injury, and she has 15 points in both games. Have you seen her just kind of get back to that game mindset and everything and kind of hit the ground running with that?
Yeah, it's been really impressive too. You sit out for 7 weeks and then you just come back and you haven't skipped a beat. I thought the first quarter that she got to play, she kind of had to figure out the pace of the game and kind of get her shot in sync. And then the next 7 quarters she's been painting hole. So
I know you're preparing for a lengthy road trip because after Central, a win, you're going to go to Illinois. What's this preparation look like for, like, you're planning like we're going to be gone a week?
Yeah, awesome for us. Our players are going to miss school for 5 days, but we're excited about it. It's postseason play. You want to keep playing as long as you can. And quick flight. It doesn't take long to get to Little Rock, and then we'll drive to Conway, and then be a quick flight to the next opponent. So, we're excited about it. This team's proven to be really good road warriors. So, we expect to perform well on the road.